The warehouse form is used to define, create, and modify warehouses and their settings. After you have defined the settings for your company warehouses, you can use the Item Warehouse Details form to set up the specific relationships between existing warehouses and inventory items, and to define the warehouse settings specific to each item in each warehouse. To add a new warehouse, click on the plus button. If you want to view an existing warehouse, click on the warehouse ID. Enter a unique warehouse ID and a description for the warehouse. If you have multiple branches, select the branch to which this warehouse belongs. Location entry is an option indicating whether warehouse locations can be added directly on any inventory document or only by using this form. Select one of the following options. Do not allow on the fly entry, warn but allow on the fly entry, or allow on the fly entry. In the Locations Table tab, you can add new locations and modify the properties of existing ones. The tab includes a table that holds the list of locations and an area where you can select the default receiving, shipping, RMA, and dropship locations. If the multiple warehouse location feature is disabled, a single main location is created automatically and is assigned to these default locations. To add a new location, click on the plus to add a new row. Enter a location ID and description. To create similar configurations of locations in multiple warehouses, you can export the location table to Excel and import the settings using the upload function. Select Include Quantity Available if the quantities of the goods available at this location will be included in the quantities of available goods and used in shipments and transfers. Cost separately is a checkbox that you select if the cost for goods available at this location will be calculated separately from costs calculated at the system level. That is, for FIFO and average valuation methods, separate cost layers will be created for this location. You cannot select this checkbox if this is the only location at the warehouse. Select the Sales, Receipts, Transfers, and Assembly Allowed checkbox if appropriate. Pick Priority is a value that indicates the priority of this location when items are chosen. A higher value corresponds to a lower priority. Repeat the process of adding new locations to a warehouse by clicking the plus button under the location table. The GL Accounts tab is used to specify the general ledger accounts and sub-accounts to be used for inventory transactions that originate in this warehouse. Under each account, click on the magnifying glass and select the appropriate GL account. The Addresses tab allows you to specify the address of the warehouse and provide contact information for the warehouse.